In the vast, silent theater of the cosmos, where stars are born and die in cycles spanning eons, we have long looked up and wondered, are we alone? For millennia, this question has echoed through our philosophies, our sciences, and our dreams. We have sent our voices into the void, listening for a reply. But what if the answer wasn't a voice? What if it was a visitor, silent and profound, carrying secrets from a star system far beyond our own? Our story begins not with a bang, but with a whisper. A faint anomaly in the cosmic dark. In the year 2025, from the high arid plains of the Atacama Desert, the powerful eyes of the Very Large Telescope turned towards a distant point of light. It was an object unlike any other, detected far beyond the orbits of Neptune and Pluto. On a trajectory that defied our understanding of the solar system, it wasn't one of ours. It was coming from interstellar space. Astronomers designated it 3I-A-T-L-A-S. The 3I, signifying it as only the third confirmed interstellar object to ever enter our celestial neighborhood. But this visitor was different. Its predecessors, the enigmatic Oumuamua and the comet-like 2I Borisov, had offered fleeting glimpses into the worlds beyond our sun. They were like postcards from distant shores. 3, the first atlas, however, was a message in a bottle, and we were only just beginning to decipher it. As it drew closer, its true nature began to reveal itself, painting a picture that was both breathtaking and deeply perplexing. Unlike the rocky or icy bodies we expected, 3I Atlas didn't behave like a typical comet or asteroid. It had no visible coma, that fuzzy halo of gas and dust that erupts when a comet nears the sun, yet it was accelerating. Something was pushing it, gently but persistently, in a way that the sun's gravity alone could not explain. Scientists around the world raced to capture its light, to break it down into its constituent chemical signatures. What they found would challenge the very foundations of astrochemistry. The spectral analysis was a puzzle. There were familiar elements, yes, silicates, carbon, the building blocks of worlds we know, but there was something else. Strong, unmistakable signals of processed metals, nickel, iron, not just as trace elements, but in concentrations that suggested they were a fundamental part of its structure. And then came the true anomaly. Faint but persistent spectral lines pointed to the presence of complex carbonyl compounds, specifically metal carbonyls. These are molecules where a metal atom is bonded to carbon monoxide. On Earth, they are almost exclusively the product of advanced industrial processes. To find them in space, on an object drifting between the stars, was unheard of. It was like finding a stainless steel fork in a pristine, untouched jungle. It simply shouldn't be there. This discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Where did these materials come from? How could they have formed naturally in the cold vacuum of space? The implications were staggering. 3, the first atlas was not just a rock. It was something more. Its metallic sheen and strange chemical makeup defied the laws of celestial physics as we knew them. Could it be a fragment of a planetary core, blasted into interstellar space by a cosmic cataclysm? Perhaps the shrapnel from a long-dead alien world, a world with a metallic heart? This line of thought was compelling, but it didn't fully explain the acceleration. The outgassing of unseen volatiles, like nitrogen or hydrogen, was proposed. But there was no evidence, no coma, no tail. The object remained pristine, a silent traveler on a purposeful path. The mystery of its motion, combined with its unnatural composition, led to more speculative, more profound questions. We are reminded of Oumuamua, our first interstellar guest, a bizarre, cigar-shaped object that also accelerated without a visible cause. At the time, the idea that it could be an extraterrestrial artifact, a solar sail, a probe, a piece of technology, was floated, often at the fringe of scientific discourse. But with 3I Atlas, that fringe idea was suddenly creeping closer to the mainstream. The data was too strange, the coincidences too numerous. Could 3I Atlas be a relic, a piece of megastructure, or a derelict spacecraft, drifting for millions, perhaps billions of years, a silent monument to a civilization we can only imagine? The thought is both exhilarating and humbling. It suggests that the universe may not only be filled with life, but with intelligence. With beings who could master their star systems and engineer on a cosmic scale. But if it is a piece of technology, what was its purpose? And where is it going? Its trajectory is a hyperbolic arc, a one-way ticket through our solar system. It will swing around our sun, using its gravity like a slingshot, and then disappear back into the interstellar void, never to return. We have but a brief window to study this enigma, a fleeting moment to gaze upon a secret from another star. This encounter forces us to confront our own place in the cosmos. We see ourselves as the pinnacle of intelligence on our world, the masters of our domain. But the universe is 13.8 billion years old. Our civilization is but a blink of an eye in that immense timeline. If other intelligent life exists, it is statistically likely that it is far, far older than we are, billions of years older. What would a billion-year-old civilization be capable of? What would their technology look like? Would we even recognize it? Well, to them, building with processed metals and sending objects across the stars might be as simple as building a fire is to us. 3. The first atlas might not be a grand intentional message. It could be cosmic flotsam, the discarded refuse of a galactic society, testament to their existence that they themselves have long forgotten. As 3I Atlas continues its journey, speeding towards its closest approach to the sun, our telescopes remain fixed upon it. Every photon of light captured is a precious clue. Every slight deviation in its path is a piece of the puzzle. We are no longer just looking for planets or stars. We are looking for ourselves, reflected in the void. We are searching for context, for our chapter in a story that is infinitely larger than we ever imagined. The discovery of 3I Atlas has not provided answers. Instead, it has given us better questions. It has transformed the abstract philosophical query of "Are we alone?" into a tangible scientific investigation. It pushes us to look harder, to build better instruments, and to dream bigger. It reminds us that discovery is not about finding what we expect, but about embracing the unexpected. The universe does not owe us simplicity. Whatever its true origin, be it a natural wonder of unparalleled strangeness or the silent artifact of a distant intelligence, 3I Atlas has forever changed our perspective. It is a profound reminder that we are part of a dynamic, interconnected cosmos. We are inhabitants of a tiny, fragile island in a vast, unexplored ocean. And for the first time, we have seen something from a distant shore wash up on our beach. The mystery of 3I Atlas has only just begun. Its journey through our solar system is a brief, fleeting encounter, but its impact on our civilization will resonate for generations. It is a call to humility, a summons to curiosity, and a beacon of hope. Hope that the silence of space is not empty, but filled with a richness and complexity that we are only now beginning to grasp. As it recedes back into the eternal night, it leaves us with a new sense of wonder and a profound understanding that we have so much more to learn. Thank you for joining us on this journey to the edge of understanding. If this exploration of the cosmos has sparked your curiosity, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more journeys into the great unknown. The universe is waiting.